You know what's wild? The exact moment you decide you're done chasing, that's when everything changes. She starts texting out of nowhere, asking questions she never cared about before, suddenly interested in what you're up to, and you're sitting there thinking, wait, where was this energy a month ago? Here's the thing most guys don't get. You can't convince a woman to value you, but the second you stop trying, that's when she realizes what she's losing. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how that plays out. Look, I've seen this pattern play out hundreds of times. A guy does everything right. He's attentive, caring, always available, and she takes it for granted, treats him like an option, until one day he's just done. No drama, no big speech. He just quietly focuses on himself. And that's when the shift happens. In the next few minutes, I'm breaking down 7 psychological signals that show a woman is starting to miss you once you've walked away. These aren't games. This is just how attraction actually works. And if you understand these signals, you'll never waste your time chasing again. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we're dropping strategies like this every single week that'll completely change how you approach relationships and attraction. Remember when you used to text her and it felt like pulling teeth? Short answers, hours between responses, maybe a few emojis if you were lucky. Now, she's initiating, out of nowhere. Hey, how have you been? Saw something that reminded me of you. What are you up to this weekend? This isn't coincidence. When you were available 24/7, there was no mystery, no scarcity. She knew you'd always respond. But now that you've gone silent, now that your attention isn't guaranteed, her brain kicks into overdrive. Psychologically, we want what we can't easily have. It's called the scarcity principle. The moment she realizes you're not sitting around waiting for her texts, you become infinitely more valuable in her mind. But here's the critical part. How you respond matters. Don't jump right back into old patterns. Keep it light, keep it casual. You're busy living your life. You're not ignoring her. You're just not prioritizing her over your own peace and progress. Ever notice how she starts asking about things she never cared about before? Your new workout routine, that project you're working on, who you went out with last weekend. She's fishing for information, trying to piece together what you're doing and who you're doing it with. And sometimes it comes with a hint of jealousy. Subtle, but it's there. Oh, you went to that place? Who'd you go with? I saw your Instagram story. Looked fun. What's really happening here is she's realizing she's no longer the center of your world. And that triggers something deep. She starts comparing what she had with you to what she's seeing now. And in that comparison, she's noticing what she gave up. If you're getting value from this, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps more guys find this content and level up their game. Your move here? Stay unbothered. Share what you want to share, but don't over-explain. Don't try to make her jealous. Just live your life authentically and let her curiosity do the work. This one's sneaky, but once you know what to look for, it's obvious. She'll throw out little comments designed to get a reaction. Maybe she mentions another guy casually. Maybe she asks you a question about your past relationships. Maybe she challenges you playfully to see if you'll react emotionally. These are tests. She's gauging where you're at emotionally. Are you still hooked? Can she still pull your strings? Or have you genuinely moved on? Here's what most guys do wrong. They fail these tests by either getting defensive or trying too hard to prove themselves. Both responses scream insecurity. The right move? Stay calm, stay playful. Show her that you're completely secure in who you are and where you're going. When she can't shake you, when she can't get that emotional reaction, that's when the regret really starts to hit. Remember when we went to that place? That song came on and I thought of you. You know, we used to laugh so much together. When a woman starts bringing up memories, especially the good ones, it's a clear sign she's reflecting on what she lost. She's not living in the present anymore when it comes to you. She's revisiting the past, trying to reconnect emotionally through shared experiences. And that nostalgia? It's often mixed with regret. She's realizing that the connection you had wasn't as common as she thought, that the way you made her feel isn't something she's finding elsewhere. Your play here is simple. Acknowledge the memory without dwelling on it. Yeah, that was a good time. Then move the conversation forward. Don't get sucked into reliving the past with her. You're building a future, not trying to recreate what didn't work. Pay attention to this one because it's subtle but powerful. If she knows she's going to see you, suddenly she's dressing better, hair done, makeup on point. She's putting in effort she wasn't putting in before. Why? Because she's trying to recapture your attention. She wants to remind you of what attracted you in the first place. She's essentially competing for your gaze, even if she won't admit it. This ties into a basic principle of human psychology. We invest in what we value. If she's investing time and energy into looking good around you, it means she values your perception of her. And that means she's starting to feel the loss. But here's the key. Don't give her the validation she's fishing for. Notice, appreciate silently, but don't make a big deal out of it. A simple, "you look nice" is enough. You're not rewarding her with excessive attention just because she put on a dress. And hey, if this content is helping you see things more clearly, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next video. We're building a community of men who understand how this really works. One day she's warm and flirty. The next, she's cold and distant. Then she's back again, engaging like nothing happened. This hot and cold behavior, it's not her playing games, it's internal conflict. Part of her is drawn to the new version of you, the confident, detached, self-focused version. But another part of her, pride, ego, fear of vulnerability, is holding her back. So she oscillates, she reaches out, then pulls back. She engages, then goes silent. It's her way of testing whether you've really moved on without fully exposing herself emotionally. Most guys panic during this phase. They think they're losing her, so they chase harder. Big mistake. The right response? Stay consistent. Your energy should be the same whether she's being warm or cold. You're grounded. You're not riding her emotional roller coaster. And that consistency, that's what makes her realize you're not the same guy she took for granted. Instead of saying, "I miss you" or "I was wrong," she sends memes. She likes old photos. She comments on random posts. She finds excuses to stay in your orbit without being direct. This is her way of keeping a connection alive while protecting her ego. She's not ready to admit she messed up, but she's also not ready to let you go completely. You'll see it in the small things. A story reaction here, a LOL comment there, maybe forwarding something funny with "thought you'd like this." All of these are breadcrumbs. She's leaving a trail, hoping you'll follow it back to her. But here's the thing, you don't need to. Acknowledge these little interactions politely, but don't make them a big deal. You're living your life. If she wants a real conversation, she knows how to have one. Until then, keep moving forward. So there you have it. 7 clear psychological signals that a woman is starting to miss you once you've stopped chasing. She reaches out more. She gets curious about your life. She tests your reactions. She drops nostalgic references. She puts more effort into her appearance around you. Her behavior becomes inconsistent, and she uses indirect communication to stay connected. Each of these signals tells the same story. She's realizing what she had, and she's starting to feel the weight of taking you for granted. But here's what matters most: your response. Don't fall back into old patterns. Don't start chasing again just because she's showing interest. Stay grounded. Stay focused on yourself. Let your actions, your growth, and your independence do the talking. Because the truth is, the version of you that she's missing isn't the guy who was always available. It's the guy who knows his worth, who doesn't need her validation, and who's building a life worth being part of. If this video gave you a new perspective, do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment letting me know which sign resonated most with you. I read every single one. Remember, attraction isn't about convincing someone of your value. It's about being so secure in it that they can't help but notice. Stay strong, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe for more psychology and attraction strategies that actually work.